Alright guys, how's it going? Today I have another new LUMIX look for you. This one is bright and warm and saturated and has lovely pastel colours. I've based this new look on my own LUT Earth, which since releasing it about 6 months ago has become the second most downloaded photography LUT on the LUMIX Lab app, which I guess is pretty cool. Although a load of you have downloaded it and enjoy shooting with this LUT, I feel like since I've put it out, I haven't given it enough attention myself, so I wanted to create a new LUMIX look solely based on Earth, my LUT Earth. So this is the result. I initially designed my LUT Earth after being inspired by the colours and cool tones of Kodak Ektar 100. But for this look, I wanted to push my LUT Earth in a new direction and see what else this LUT is capable of. The first steps for creating it were to set my base photo style to standard, just for like a solid neutral base, and then load in my LUT Earth and pull back the LUT opacity of it to 60%. Then I set my white balance to auto white balance for flexibility, but with an amber 5 and green 1 push, A5G1, and then I turned the saturation up a fair bit. I wanted this look to have good contrast in the mids, so I set my contrast setting to +4, which is quite high. But to balance that out, I set my eye dynamic range setting up to standard. And what that will do is protect your highlights from blowing out, and it will allow us to overexpose with this look just a little bit. I've sprinkled on a little bit of grain with a grain setting of low, and then added just a tiny bit of sharpness at the end with a setting of -3. And the result is, I think, a kind of mix between Kodak's Ektar and Ultramax film stocks. So I've called this look Ektamax. There's no film called Ektamax, but there's now a LUMIX look called it. Ruth and I loaded this new look into our S9s and we jumped on a train down to Dublin for the day just to test it out. So those are the images that you've been seeing in this video. This new LUMIX look, Ektamax Éire 100, should work brilliantly in a whole range of situations and scenarios, and I would absolutely love to see what you can come up with shooting with this LUMIX look. So let me know how you get on in the comments below this video, or you can tag me in your results on Instagram. You'll find me at JPEGs. You can find this and all my other LUTs and looks I've created for LUMIX cameras over on my website, and if you enjoy using them and you want to say thank you, the best way to do that is to drop a little tip into my tip jar on my website. It would be massively appreciated and would go a long way to, help me in the work that I do. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Make sure and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and hopefully I'll see you in another video like this very, very soon. Enjoy this new look. See ya!